Last night, I did a live stream, and one of the things I talked about was Jamie Foxx being in and out of the hospital. And in a time where people see that on social media, and you're supposed to think, oh, well wishes for Jamie. We all should send prayers to Jamie Foxx. I hope Jamie Foxx is gonna be okay. Somebody decided it was gonna be the great idea in the midst of this man being in and out of the hospital, people being confused as to why, people wanting to know why, random Twitter accounts saying we should expect the worst, the family of Jamie Foxx seeing that and saying none of that is true. He's sitting at home resting. This person decided it would be a great idea to make a video about Jamie Foxx dying in the hospital and none of his dating preferences are around him.
Wanted to come on here and talk about Jamie Foxx, and you guys know that I talked about Jamie Foxx briefly in the last live stream that I did, and I've been sitting here as different reports come out contemplating whether or not to fully speak on this situation involving Jamie Foxx, who his preference is women of no color. He's dated mostly women of no color. His children are by women of no color, yet none of those women are by his side, and quite frankly, it doesn't seem like any of them have really had much to say.
Keep in mind, damn near nobody who is outside of that Fox family knows anything about what's going on about Jamie. All anybody knows, he been in and out of the hospital. And if that man is in a condition to where he can say, please don't put my business out there to all these people. Like, I know it's out there. I know people see it. I know people want to speculate on why, but don't tell nobody what's going on. It got so bad to the point they saying people should expect the worst, to the point they family gotta come out and say none of this shit being reported is true.
Since he has been in the hospital. And I was going to leave this alone because I don't really follow Jamie Foxx. I've told you guys on my channel that a while back I did have the opportunity to go see him perform, which I will say that he is a great performer. I'll also say that I do understand people liking him based on his talent, because he is very talented.
He is very
actor,
talented,
comedian, and a singer, among many other things. He also has a book out, possibly more. I didn't really look into it to see, because I'm not going to go over Jamie Foxx's entire life history, because it doesn't apply here.
So his life history doesn't apply, but the women he dates might. Now, mind you, y'all, I'm assuming people watching this, you're grown adults, or you're at least someone who understands the dating climate. I do not fucking care who you date as long as you're not a grown ass adult trying to kid. That is my only exception. But if you grown and you dating another grown, it don't matter. And anybody outside of that getting mad, you just a bitter bitch. You can try to explain it as best you can to try to make it all make sense. You sound bitter about something that got nothing to do with you. You worried about dick that's not being put in you, that you're never gonna get put in you.
Guy has made a show of going on a date with a woman from every state. And let me just show you why he's getting a lot of hate. I think it's fair to say that my guy has a type, but here's what really makes me mad. This is the girl he went on a date with from Hawaii. Like, sir, what you not finna do? You not finna play us, sir. You not finna play us, sir. Then this is the girl he went on a date with from New Mexico, who is actually, if you look on her Instagram, from Long Island. So, sir, if you have a type, you didn't even have to go across 50 states for that. Like, you really just dated the same girl in every single state. Like, where is the seasoning? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, because I'm feeling like this was unnecessary.
I'll save the time with the video. They're all blondes, brunettes, redheads with this shade. You ain't gonna find a girl like me or even like a hue of melanin.
The part that's gagging me is that there are people in the comments trying to convince me that they are able to find one that looks the most attractive out of all those girls. They all look the same.
So I randomly came across this video here, and I'm stitching it so you can kind of see. I've personally taken offense to this, and I am admitting that's part of my past, and like I've dated a guy, maybe multiple, who are kind of like having a preference like this. And obviously all these girls are gorgeous and they seem excellent. It's just that it's sad to me, because why are we not attracted to people who aren't white? And I'm not trying to say that you can't like a certain way that people look, but you know, like out of 50, you're doing this for a video, not a single girl is black. And I think maybe there's like a light skinned, maybe mixed girl, but you know what I mean? Honestly,
I mostly want to come on here and talk about is Jamie Foxx basically withering away in this hospital, and the fact that his preferences are nowhere to be found. And situations like this have to be pointed out, because we live in a black male worshiping culture where these bandits get to engage in the utmost form of treason. We know they loudly and aggressively promote the fact that they are with women of no color, and they can't just go sit quietly and date whoever they want to date.
Am I crazy? Or either I'm crazy or I just don't care about Jamie Foxx on this level. I never cared who he dated. I never cared who Kobe Bryant dated. I don't care who LeBron James dated. Like it got nothing to do with me. And again, I haven't seen, and hopefully in this video I see it, some disparaging comments from Jamie Foxx towards black women. Because if he just dating women, that's not a problem. If he married or dating or doing whatever with women he like, there's no problem.
They have to be obnoxious about it. They have to wave it in your face, being on some nana nana boo boo, I got me a throwback, using these women essentially as a weapon against black women, and that is not okay. Because what they've been doing is telling you how much more supportive these women are, how much these women love them, saying ridiculously stupid nonsense like this.
We need to learn as black men that we have options.
Stop. All right. No. Okay. Why are these people in this? Why are these people in this? And I'm asking because what do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 have to do with Jamie Foxx? Anybody willing to answer that for me, please do it. None of these 5 people, to my knowledge, are around Jamie Foxx. Now, let me turn this off and look y'all dead in the face. There is an issue amongst this black community as it pertains to dating. Everybody is in everybody else's business. For some reason, and I do see it more on the black male side, it also happens on the black woman side. Not as much, but it happens. Where we got to go on this weird tirade about how I got a white man, I got a white girl, so much better than dating a nigga. And for some reason, that's just something people won't talk about. That's something people care about. They got them videos where dudes will go into like a mall or a beach and they'd line up a bunch of black women and it'd be like dark skin, light skin. And it'll be light skin. I don't like them darkies. There's no need for all that. You don't need to add that extra layer. You don't. There's no purpose in that. Just because you got hurt by some random person who don't remember you and you don't remember them, don't mean now it's fuck all black women and fuck all black men. Fuck that one person that hurt you. Fuck that one person for fucking with your heart. Fuck that one person for cheating on you. Am I saying some hieroglyphic shit, or am I speaking a language everybody should be able to understand? But because I've said this and I'm going to hear it from somebody saying, oh, well, but you need to understand this. It don't matter. It happens. I'm saying it's dumb. I'm not siding with a bunch of people doing this. is fucking stupid.
As you heard the bandit in there sitting up talking about how there's so many different women of other races who respect them, want to marry them, love them, and want to create children with them. Yet you have a high profile black man here who is at his greatest time of need. He literally have children with his preferences and have been in long-term relationships with them. Yet in his greatest time of need, which would be the most important time to show support, they are nowhere to be found. So
one, how do we know that? Because again, everybody could be keeping silent and just supporting Jamie in that household, which is a normal thing any family or group of people would do. Because I'm sorry, everything don't need to be on social media. I get it. We see everybody twerking, we see dead bodies, but everything don't get on Twitter. And in this instance, do we really need to see from anybody that they taking care of Jamie? And second question, why are we using dumbasses as an example where it's not needed? Maybe I'm gonna skim through this. Maybe I'm gonna see Jamie Foxx saying something. Maybe I'm gonna see Jamie Foxx tweet or a video of Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx spotted around with his new thing, and it looked like he just kissing and hugging on her. Jamie Foxx jokes no white girls until March 1st since it's Black History Month. Y'all don't know how to laugh no more?
as you guys see here in this clip.
Max, Jamie, do your thing, baby. That's right. That's right, baby. Black Panther. That's what I'm saying. No white girls till March 1st.
Y'all can't laugh? That's the most timid joke I done ever heard. I've heard worse. I've heard more derogatory things. And if Jamie not married, he can have sex with any who's willing and consensual, right? Am I lost here? And don't act like this joke has not been made by people less famous than Jamie. Do you know how many fucking dudes and women have made this joke? I'm not gonna fuck nobody that ain't black the whole month.
And it's so silly and annoying that black people put so much stock into Black History Month, because at the
Agreed.
end of the day, black people don't respect black history, and neither do
Agreed.
anybody else. But we're not going to get into the disrespect that black people have for their own blackness.
Agreed.
But this is about Jamie Foxx. So as you see in here, he can joke and kiki about dating women of no color because that's all anybody ever.
Actually, he made a joke about having sex with women of color. Which, can we also, as black people, come together and stop that? Because, like, I ain't no person of color. I'm black. Black, African American. I'm not no person of color. Fuck that.
Sees him with, but at the end of the day, he's making a very, very clear statement. There was also an interview in Essence magazine where Jamie Foxx made some really interesting statements, in addition to talking about his interview with Oprah, in which he said he would never get married. Now, granted, I'm not one waving a white flag for marriage. Please understand that, because if you look at the data, if you look at how marriage plays out for black women should not be getting married, at least not to black men. Black women should not be getting married, at least not to black men. Black women should not be getting married, at least not to black men. And doing so is a foolish decision, because
So you mad, or you have a strong opinion about Jamie Foxx not being around black women. You have issue with him making a joke any casual person has made during Black History Month. You used a random black dude and tried to equate that to Jamie. I just want to illustrate two things. Number one dude saying anything derogatory about black women has no grounded foundation towards Jamie Foxx. That man is never going to have an interaction with some random dude in a live stream bitching about black women because he tried to ask out two of them, cheated on one, abused another, and they all said they're not going to deal with him no more. I'm sorry. He's a loser. That has nothing to do with Jamie Foxx. Side note, Jamie Foxx making a joke about having sex with black women all throughout Black History Month is, like I said, the most tame joke anybody who's been on Twitter can make during Black History Month. I've heard worse and I've heard better. And finally, I don't care about none of y'all dating preferences. If you black and you want to date a white person, cool. You white, you want to date a black person? Cool. All these people worried about dick and pussy that they not fingering or sucking is odd to me. You don't need to be that invested in everybody else dating preferences. Now, we can all agree that if somebody who is a grown adult wants to date a child, we could all say, pump the brakes and go sit in the jail cell with Big Tyrone or Big Frida. But to sit here and think, in a time where people are supposed to be concerned about this man, I'm supposed to care about who he's sticking his dick in and what the color is that he sticks it in? No, that is mundane and fucking pointless for me to be caring about. These videos of these podcasters who claim to be alpha male talking down on black women, pointless. These videos I see where dudes go around asking other dudes dark skin or light skin, and the dude says light skin and he goes on his 5-minute rant about dark skinned women being inferior, pointless. None of those things got anything to do with Jamie Foxx. And to think that's the case in a time in need where this man is probably going through a health crisis and needs to be taken care of, and the reason you probably don't know anything about it is because he doesn't want that out there for people to speculate on, is perfectly natural and normal for someone who wants their privacy. But to see all of that and bring up his dating preferences is the most pointless thing anybody can do, because why do you care that much who that man is having sex with and what his kids look like and who he decides to marry or not marry? I'm sorry, I may be crazy. You can even say I hate all black women if that's the conclusion you want to run with. But none of that makes any sense. And I just wanted to show that to everybody in the midst of confusion, because for some reason, that's an issue a lot of people have, other people's dating preferences. And I'm sorry, you watching this video, whoever you choose to date, as long as it's not a child, I don't care. Live your life. Do what you want to do. As long as you're safe and everything's consensual, I ain't got no problem. Subscribe to the channel. I will see y'all in the next one. Subscribe to that live streaming channel, because that was a fun little live stream we did the other day. I'm happy with the turnout. Goodbye.